Hello, COMM 1010 Fundamentals of Speech Communication students. I'm John Kerezy, and I'm your instructor for this B session of the spring 2023 semester. I want to start off with a reminder to you. B session is 8 weeks, but we have the same amount of activity and the same grade that we would for a full 16-week semester. In other words, you're going to have to do a lot of reading, a lot of studying, and a lot of practice and preparation on your speeches to do well in the class. Now, having said that, usually 80% or more of the students in my B session classes end up with grades of A or B, and I hope you'll be in that number. But there's a lot of things you got to do and do well in order to get to that point. One is to be sure to get the textbook, Gamble and Gamble, the Public Speaking Playbook. We do use it a lot. We use it as the basis for the 4 speeches you have to give in the class, and there are also quizzes about different aspects of the book along the way. So it's critical that you do have the textbook. I want to remind you that I'm teaching a variety of modalities for this class this semester. I have a live class that meets on Mondays and Wednesdays at the AATC on the Western Campus. So I'm looking forward to seeing you and working with you live. And then I have an online class, actually 2 online sections I'm really excited about because we're using a new learning management system at Cuyahoga Community College called D2L, or Desire to Learn Bright Space. I've been at the college for nearly 20 years, and this is the first time that we've used a learning management system that's not named Blackboard. So many of us are thrilled about it. We think you're going to like it as well. There are some little hiccups and learning curves, so if you look at the first announcement that I have, I suggest several videos that you should look at to familiarize yourself with D2L Brightspace. And don't worry about it, I'm teaching this for the first time as well. So we're going to kind of grow and learn along together with this, so no worries about it. Hey, I do want to make sure that you understand that both in the live class and the online classes, you will see a lot of videos of speeches. Those are designed not to entertain, but to educate you, to have you learn and understand what goes really well into an informative speech, for example, or a persuasive speech. Both classes will be giving those. Both classes also start with an introduction speech, which you'll be doing in the not too distant future. So please keep that in mind. And also keep in mind my contact information. It's in the syllabus. It's also listed right below here on the video. Write it down, memorize it, keep it at your fingertips. If you have questions, let me know. Both classes have something I call like a coffee shop in the discussions or discussion board area. So if you have a question or concern, don't hesitate to post something there as well, because perhaps a classmate already might have the answer to it and might post something there for you. So that's it. I'm thrilled to have you again in the class this spring semester. It's going to be fast-paced. Mid-May is going to be here before you know it. And my biggest bit of advice to you is PP, PP, PP. Proper practice and preparation promotes perfect performance. The students who end up with high A's in this class usually have written their speeches in advance, and they practice them 2 times or more before actually delivering them for the class. That way they know they're meeting the requirements of the speech, and they know that they're also doing an excellent job in the delivery of the speech. And those are certainly things that weigh and weigh more heavily in the scale as we move along towards speeches 3 and 4. So PP, PP, PP. Great to have you in the class.